Hello. 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 Hopefully this is working now. Let me just make sure the YouTube is on. Can you hear me, everybody? Hello. This is the strangest thing. Hello? All right, I think I'm fixed now. Let's just make sure. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. I don't know what was going on in my Windows. I had to disable and re-enable the drivers like 3 times. But here we are, finally. Thank you for your patience, everybody. And yeah. Guess that's what happens when I disable and re-enable drivers on a new computer to try and make the microphone louder. But welcome to tonight's special edition of Blind Tech Adventures. Now, this is a follow-up to the Hearthstone Access stream we did last night. Now, if you weren't here then, basically what happened was Blizzard updated Hearthstone just a few hours before we went live. And because Hearthstone Access isn't officially supported, we had no way of actually running the game. And I think that kind of proved the point that as fun as this is, and as much as I love this game and this particular program would have been life-changing for me as a teenager, like, I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say that, it's not real accessibility because it's not accessible by design. So I just want to acknowledge that because I really think this is a fun game, but I don't want to lose sight of the problems here. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and share my system audio.
Sharing your screen audio.
All right, here we go. Let me close or slow down my speech for you here.
Rate 65. Rate 35. Rate 25.
All right.
Rate 30.
All right. Let me know how you like that speed in the comments, and I will adjust accordingly. All right. So first I'm going to open up Hearthstone Access.
Desktop list. Gray 4 of 41. H. Hearthstone 11 of 41.
And it's going to make me log into my battle.net.
StreamYard.com is sharing your screen and audio. Stop sharing but hide link. Stop sharing button.
Come on.
StreamYard battle.net login row 1 column 3 of battle.net application. Help graphic login form. Pane. Battle.button login. No previous and no next edit field. Button login. Unavailable. We couldn't verify. Pane. We couldn't. Blank. Keep me logged and check my help graphic. Keep password. Email or phone edit.
There we
Selected
go.
man wearing .credit. Password edit protected blank.
Now my password, you're all going to know it's star.
Star. Keep me log help graphic login form. Pane. Battle.net login document. Clickable login button. Battle.net login. Unavailable. We couldn't verify your account with that information. Pane.
Oh,
we couldn't. Blank.
wrong password.
Keep me logged and
Okay.
password edit.
It's this
Star.
one.
Star.
This is why I need to set up my password manager on this
Keep me log
machine.
help graphic login form. Unavailable. We couldn't verify. Blank. Password. Blank. Keep me log. Pass email or phone. Blank. Password edit.
Okay.
Star. Keep me log help graph login form. Pane. Battle.net login document.
I know
Clickable
it's
login
this
button.
password.
Battle.net.
Man, I sound like the people who called in to the help desk when I worked that job.
Unavailable.
There we go.
Battle.net application. Blank.
That was literally like probably 75% of our calls were people not knowing how to reset their passwords and who had forgotten them.
Application games tab selected. Shop tab.
All
Shop tab.
right.
More items. Attention. Change avatar button.
Now I'm just navigating by button here to where I
Ghost
can
Dragon on
find
undock friends list button.
the Play Hearthstone button. My name here is Ghost Dragon because I had it randomly select, and that's what it came up with. At first, it came up with some ridiculous name like Famished Dog or something.
All games but add a fave game version regions menu play. Hearthstone region Americas version 22.4.3.13312.2.13166.
Okay. All right. Now, so to make this work, you need the official Hearthstone game, and then you need the Hearthstone Access patch. I have it in the show notes for yesterday's video. Alternatively, it's on GitHub, or you can just Google Hearthstone Access, and it'll be the first thing that pops up. And their developer is named Guide Dev. I don't know how I feel about that name, but I do know how I feel about their instructions. They're really well done. So, let me hit play Hearthstone.
Launching Hearthstone unavailable.
And while this is
Playing
opening,
now.
I'll go back and look at comments.
Battle application button. Hearthstone StreamYard.com. Hide link. Stop sharing button. Hide link. Battle.net. Hearthstone row StreamYard. Hide. Stop sharing. Battle.hearthstone stream.
There we go. This
Remove from solo layout. Mute mic button.
Gather round, everyone! The fun's about to start!
Yeah, it is. Alright, so I'll go to comments.
More options. Remove from stream. Full screen layout button. Find the page. COMM. Result 2 of 6. Com. Previous button. StreamYard document. Find and page. COMMENT. Result 2 of 6. StreamYard document selected. Caps lock on. Caps lock off. Compliment star comment button.
Here we go. Oh,
Toggle
there we
button
go.
showed on StreamYard out of list. Some destinations won't get tab brand.
There we
Blank.
go. That's what happens when you switch back and forth
Complimentary
between
post a com out of
Chromebooks.
and list with 12 clickable toggle but you star. Blind Tech Adventures 8:59 p.m. help button login week button star comment clickable toggle but Daniel McDonald 8:58 p.m. drivers. Button star click a toggle but Daniel McDonald 8:58 p.m. Did you try going to device manager and updating the drives through there?
Yes, Daniel, I had done all of that, and for some reason the first two times I did it, it didn't work. But the third time,
Button star comment clickable button comment
I think that the issue was there's the audio drivers, and then there was a USB controller driver. That
toggle
was
button
separate.
says it's enabled. Thanks for being patient. Click button
Anyways.
click button blind you star toggle clickable button star comment click you star O-U-O-Y Blind Tech Adventures 8:59
Oh,
p.m.
hi,
help
Nora.
button login. We couldn't ver you click button out of
Okay.
clickable post a comment edit multi-line.
Alright.
StreamYard.com is sharing. Stop sharing button.
Okay, so let me go back.
StreamYard out of edit clickable menu button
what's-
sub-menu select which destinations to post a comment list with clickable button comment actions. Toggle button not press show you star. Blind Tech Adventures 8:59 p.m. help button login. We couldn't verify you because the Russians hacked. You
Ha!
star.
Ha! Yeah, that's right. Russia hacked us. They thought we were Ukraine.
StreamYard.battle to application.
All
button
right,
available.
enough of that.
StreamYard Hearthstone Rogue. SI call. 3
Now, we have... I guess I completed a quest.
3 mana. Rogue. SI:7 smuggler. Rogue.
So I got a card for my rogue character.
3 mana. 1/3. Battlecry summon minion. Battlecry summon a random 0 cost minion. Upgraded for each other SI:7 card you have played this game. Minion. Common.
Okay.
Top
Press
of your
enter to
quest.
go past
Sergeant
this.
Major 1 of 5.
And this is just from all of the
Rewards golden gunpowder
kind of
bunker.
ongoing
Earn
quests I have.
260 honor to be promoted to Sergeant Major. Main menu. Play
Alright,
rank
now
1
we're
of
in the
11.
main menu. So we've got play ranked. That is where you can play people, play other people online, and if you win or lose, you go up or down in the standings, and it has a whole leaderboard. And there's like 40 new player ranks, and then it goes up to like more advanced player ranks.
Play casual 2 of 11.
Play casual, so that's where you can do the same thing, but the games don't affect your standing.
Modes 3 of 11.
Modes, that's where you can practice, because how it works is there are 10 classes of hero you can play. Each have their own different cards, and so this modes gives you the chance to play each of those and kind of get a feel for their different play styles.
Battlegrounds 4 of 11.
Battlegrounds, now that is actually kind of where all of the action is on Hearthstone right now, most of the action. And Battlegrounds is really fun. It would be very hard to demonstrate on a live stream because there are such small time limits, and even when NVDA is sped up as fast as I can understand it, it can barely keep up, and I'm going to be at a mild disadvantage there until I really know how all those cards work, so I'll maybe show that later, although that is actually my favorite part of Hearthstone.
My collection 5 of 11.
My collection, That's where you have different decks of cards that you win from, completing those different modes, finishing a quest. When your different class characters level up, sometimes they'll get a different card, and you can choose which ones to add into the deck. So you kind of have to be strategic about what kind of decks you build. Are you going to try and damage the other person as much as you can early, but then run the risk of getting hurt really bad later if that doesn't work? Or are you going to try and win the late game, but at the cost of early cards?
Open packs 06 of 11.
Open packs. A lot of times you will get rewarded packs. Again, that's just like a lot of cards. And when you open those packs, it'll say, well, let me see if I have any.
You don't have any card packs.
I didn't think so. But then it'll give you a bunch of cards, and some of them are really good.
Journal 7 of 11.
Journal, that's where you can see your character's progress.
Shop 8 of 11.
Shop, you can buy cards there, either for real money or in-game money.
Help 9 of 11. Game menu 10 of 11. Social menu 11 of 11.
And we've got a game menu and a social menu.
Game menu 10 of 11.
So the game menu is where you can control, like the volume of the game. If you have music on.
Social menu 11
Social
of 11.
menu, this is going to be where you add friends. They're going to be linked to your battle.net account.
Press F4 at any time to open the social menu. Try it now.
Okay. And that's accessibility help. That's part of what that patch does, is adds these keyboard shortcuts.
Social menu. Profile 1 of 2. Add friends 2 of 2.
Profile and add friends. So I haven't really done this yet. I've only had the game for, a few days.
Main menu. Social menu. Game.
But, once I get more friends on... once I get more friends. Once I connect with some of my friends I already have and get more friends.
Play casual 2 of 11. Play rank 1 of 11. Play casual 2 of 11.
That's where you could do it. Anyways, I'm going to open practice here.
Modes 3 of 11. Battlegrounds 4 of 11. My collection 5 of... Open... Modes 3 of 11.
So that's going to be under modes.
Choose a mode. Solo adventures 1 of 2.
Solo adventures, that's kind of a storyline you can go through to get cards, and it's more, more character RPG based, where, because these are all World of Warcraft characters, so it kind of goes through that in-game story, and,
Go back 2 of 2. Solo adventures 1 of 2.
Solo adventures.
Choose an adventure. Practice 1 of 3.
So under solo adventures, you have practice.
Book of Heroes 2 of 3.
Book of Heroes, that's what I was talking about a second ago, where it's kind of that linear story progression.
Go back 3 of 3.
Then you've got the go back. And sometimes in these menus, you can hit escape to go back. Doesn't always work, so that's why the go back is there at the bottom.
Practice 1 of 3.
So, let's go into practice.
Choose your opponent's difficulty. Normal 1 of 2.
Normal, I'll just do that for now, because this is just going to be a quick game, so I can show people who are unfamiliar with how it works what's going on, because when you're actually playing other people, there's a time limit. And it's doable with the screen reader, but I won't be able to stop and talk about what's going on as much.
Practice. Choose your deck. Demon Hunter 1 of 10.
Alright, choose your deck. So you have these 10 classes, and like I said, they each play different. You've got Demon Hunter.
Warlock 2 of 10.
Warlock. So the Demon Hunter is kind of aggressive, damage dealing, but if they get caught in the late game and haven't killed their opponent and their opponent's cards quickly, then they're in trouble. Warlock, their kind of main thing is they will sacrifice some of their own health to draw cards from the deck. And cards are very important in this game. Those are, when you play cards, they'll usually add what's called a minion to the board. And so those are characters you can control in addition to your hero. And either that or their spells or different skills. And they all cost this thing called mana. And the first turn of the game, you get 1 mana. Second turn of the game, you get 2 mana. Third turn, you get 3. And at the start of every turn, the mana resets. So, if you only use half of your mana in one turn, it does not carry over to the next one.
Rogue 3 of 10.
Rogue, that class is a lot more, backstabbing and poisonous weapons, and they're very good at killing weaker demons, or, killing weaker minions of your opponent. But again, they're easier to catch in the late game.
Priest 4 of 10.
Priest, those have a lot of good healing cards. They also can, you can see a card in another person's hand, so they're mostly like your healer cleric. Don't deal a lot of damage, but can last really long.
Druid 5 of 10.
Druid, that's kind of the most balanced. Your hero can shapeshift. You got lots of different animals you can summon. You can have trees attack your opponents. You can have roots come out of the ground, that sort of thing.
Shaman 6 of 10.
Shaman, they have these things called totems that, there can be a lot of them on the board, and you can put one on the board every turn as a shaman. And they're just kind of these little counters that give you bonuses. So add a little bit to your attack, or they'll heal one of your people by 1 health point or something like that. They are easy to deal with if you don't let them build up those totems. But if they let them kind of fill the board with those little totems, then they're very dangerous.
Warrior 7 of 10.
Warrior, they have the best armor. Most of their cards are hand-to-hand combat with the other people.
Hunter 8 of 10.
Hunter, they also have a lot of animals they can summon. Their hero power, so every turn, each class gets what's called a hero power. It's kind of like a special ability. Theirs is every turn, their opponent's main character, their opponent's hero, can take 2 damage. So it's not very versatile, but it's very effective if you're wanting to just deal a lot of damage out.
Paladin 9 of 10.
Then you've got a Paladin, and they're really good at building up big armies of really weak cards, and then giving them buffs to make them stronger. So Paladins, you've got to be careful to not let them get too many, not let them build too many spells up on their minions. Alright, so the one I like to play most is Demon Hunter.
Demon Hunter 1 of 10. Choose opponent. Mage 1 of 10. Shaman 4 of 10. Druid 5 of 10.
Let's fight a Druid.
Starting game. Please wait.
While we're doing that, I'll go check comments.
Battle.net Row StreamYard Brave StreamYard Blind Tech Adventures 859 U toggle button clickable button start Blind Tech Adventures 9:06 p.m. Throw the deck at someone's head.
Throw the deck at someone's head.
Start with 3 cards.
Much to answer for.
You go first.
It isn't over between us, brother.
Oh, you know what?
Starting
I'm gonna turn on stereo sound
Out of list
here
banner
really
landmark
quick.
link graphics StreamYard logo. Find dialog SETT. Main land clickable button mute microphone clickable turn off camera clickable mic and camera settings button. Mode button close modal list with button camera button audio.
Sorry, this will
Button
make a big
button out
difference.
of combo box collapse default micro speak combo button checkbox not checked echo clickable button in checkbox not checked stereo audio.
I hope it makes a difference on the screen share. Maybe it
Checked
won't.
checked click mic object slider
All right,
1
there we
blank.
go.
Clickable banner landmark let button edit broadcast. Compliment
let's
host
just
out
see
of
if we've
edit
got
cancel
any
list
more
with search
comments.
clickable button comment actions toggle button Blind Tech Adventures 9:06 p.m. throw the deck at someone's head.
Throw the deck at someone's head. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Hearthstone row 1 column Hearthstone
So-
4 mana Ashton Battlelord
Now, how this works is I have 3
Chaos
cards.
prove it
Um,
Chaos strike
And-
2 of 3
I can replace any of them, but I don't know what cards they'll be replaced with. So if you have the first hand they give you cards that cost a lot of mana, it's good to replace those because you want to be able to do things in the early game,
Ashton Battlelord 1 of 3
depending on how you've set up your deck. So I'll just go through these. And I'm doing the left and right arrow to move between the cards here. Now I'll go down arrow to read what this guy does.
4 mana
So it costs 4 mana to summon him.
3/5
3/5. That means he has 3 attack points and 5 health points, so he does 5 damage, or 3 damage in a turn, and can take 5 damage before he dies.
Taunt, lifesteal.
Taunt and lifesteal, those are effects. And if you want more information about those, you can press I.
I taunt. Enemies must attack this minion. Lifesteal. Damage dealt also heals your hero.
Alright. So those lifesteal ones are important for this Demon Hunter class because this Demon Hunter's hero power is, they can turn their fingers into claws, and so they're very, like, you're attacking the other person directly and getting a lot of damage dealt, and you don't really have armor. So you've got to have these cards that will kind of give you health back.
Minion. Common.
Alright, and so that Battle Lord is a common one.
Chaos Strike 2 of 3.
Chaos Strike.
2 mana. Give your hero +2 attack this turn. Draw. Fell. Give your hero +2 attack this turn. Draw a card. Fell.
Fell, those are special Demon Hunter cards. That's just the kind of magic they use.
Spell. Common.
So that one's good to use at the start of the game.
Proving Grounds 3 of 3. 6 mana. Summon 2 minions from your deck. They fight. Spell.
So that one, those two will fight each other, and then the strongest one stays on the board unless they kill each other, and it's totally random. So I don't want that one in my hand. So you can always press F1 if you want to know what keys you can use, so I'll do that right now. Just
use the arrow keys to go through your starting cards. Use space to mark the cards you'd like to replace. Press enter once you're done.
sorry, I'll speed up here as we get going.
Space will be replaced.
Alright, so we're going to replace those proving grounds because we don't want those yet. Now we press enter.
You drew one hammer bladesmith. Your turn. You had 1 mana. You drew 1 Mare's Leaser.
And now I've only been playing this game for a few days, so I don't really know all the strategies, and those of you who had comments that you love this game, you were probably better at it than I am as of now.
T. C. Hero Power. Demon Claws.
Alright, so I can press C to get to my
Hero
hand
Power.
of
Demon
cards.
Claws.
And you can always press tab and shift tab to go through like your options that are available.
Hero Power. Hero Power. Demon Claws.
So I'll press C
C.
to go to my
Ashton
cards.
Battlelord 1 of 4. Chaos Strike 2 of 4. Hammer Bladesmith 3. Mare's Leaser 4 of 4. 4 mana. 4/2. Battle Cry. Shuffle 2 soul fragments into your deck.
And that battle cry is something that will happen once you summon the card.
Common. 4. Chaos. Ashton.
So if I was not a demon hunter, there would be nothing I could do right now, but I have a hero power. And here, I'll press F1 again just so you know what all the keystrokes are to do the different things here.
Use the up and down arrow keys to read this card. Press I to get a description of this card's abilities. Press A to read your mana. Use tab to go through your valid options. Press C to look at your hand. Press B to look at your hero. Press R to read your hero power. Press Shift plus R to read your opponent's hero power. Press F to look at your opponent's hero. Press D to count the remaining cards in your deck. Press Shift plus D to count the remaining cards in your opponent's deck. Press Shift plus C to count the cards in your opponent's hand. Press Shift plus S to count your opponent's secrets. Press Shift plus A to read your opponent's mana. Press Y to open the play history log.
Alright, and once you've played this enough, you kind of just have those memorized. So I'm going to use my hero
R.
power.
Hero power. Demon Claws. You lose Demon Claws. Your hero gained 1 attack.
And now I use...
V. Your hero.
I gotta press enter on my hero.
Choose a target.
Choose a target, and so I can tab.
Opponent's hero.
And so the only...
Opponent's hero.
They haven't done anything yet, so I'll attack them.
Your hero attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 1 damage.
Alright, and then you press E to end your turn.
E. Turn ended. Your hero lost 1 attack. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Elf Archer. 1/1 battle cry. Deal 1 damage. Your hero took 1 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 2 mana. You drew 1 proving grounds.
Okay, is there anything I
C.
can
Hand.
do?
At Chaos Strike 2 of 5.
Oh, Chaos Strike. Yeah, I can do that.
2 mana. Give your hero +2 attack this turn. Draw a card. Spell. Spell. Common.
Okay, so that's a good one. I can play that.
Play card. You played Chaos Strike. You drew 1 Fury. Rank 1. Your hero gained 2 attack.
Oh, that Fury's a good card. Because the more mana you... Like, if you save that up until later in the game, it gets more powerful. Okay.
V. Your hero. Choose a target. Opponent's minions. Elven Archer 1 of 1. Opponent's hero.
I'd rather attack him again.
Your hero attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 2 damage.
And each hero starts with 30 health. And the longer and longer you go into the game, the more damage you're doing to each other.
E. Turn ended. Your hero lost 2 attack. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's elven archer attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Your opponent used shapeshift. Hero power plus 1 attack this turn. Plus 1 armor. Your opponent's hero gained 1 attack and 1 armor. Your opponent's hero attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Turn ended. Your opponent's hero lost 1 attack. Your turn. You have 3 mana. You drew 1 Eldrazi Warblades.
Oh, those are weapons. So when you have weapons, that increases your attack and also gives you, you know, certain bonuses depending on the weapon. But you can only use it a couple times.
3 mana.
Like this one.
2/2. Lifesteal. Weapon. Common.
Okay.
Play card.
Yeah, I like this.
Use with Eldrazi Warblades. Your hero gains 2 attack.
That life steal.
V. Your hero. Choose opponent's minions. Elven art. Opponent's hero. Your hero attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero lost 1 armor and took 1 damage. Your Eldrazi Warblades triggered. Your hero recovered 2 health.
Anyways, so that is how... Those are just kind of the mechanics of the game. I don't necessarily need to go through this whole thing, because there's not really a lot of strategy in the practice mode, at least on this normal difficulty. So let's go and actually play other people here. So I'm going to exit out of this.
Game menu. Concede 1 of 4.
Yeah, that's fine.
You
I
lose.
yield for now.
Press enter to continue. Practice. Choose your deck. Demon Hunter 1 of 10.
Oh, no, get out of here.
Game menu. Options 1 of 2. Choose your deck. Demon Hunter 1 of 10. Game menu. Options. Quit 2. Options menu. Master Volley. Game menu. Quit 2 of 2. Choose your deck. Demon. Druid. Shaman. Warrior 7. Level 1.
Oh.
Hunt. Game menu. Options 1 of 2. Quit. StreamYard document.
Okay, I'll open it up again.
Desktop H. My Hearthstone 11 of 4. Battle.net application.
Sorry, there was a go back button earlier that I had
Menu
missed.
button play. Hearthstone. Unavailable. Law Hearthstone.
In the
Loading
meantime,
game.
this is a good chance to check comments.
Battle.net StreamYard Brave Row Stream. Out of list, click blind button, clickable toggle but blind
It's
button
good
star
to
com,
see
clickable
you
toggle but
again.
new star. Blind Tech Adventures 850 new click but pop toggle clickable buttons, blind tech toggle button, not clickable buttons, out of list can't post com list clickable but toggle button, not press show comment and broadcast. Blind Tech Adventures 918 mim so lost and have no understanding of the point of this game. Lol.
Ha! So the point of the game, I don't know if you've ever played like Magic the Gathering or Dungeons and Dragons, or it's more like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic the Gathering, where over time you collect cards, and when you play against other people, kind of the point is you get to build decks, kind of tailor them however you want, and you know, you're trying to play your best cards against your opponent's best cards. And so how the point of the game is, once your hero loses 30 health and gets to 0, you're dead and the game's over. And you're trying to get their hero to the same 0 health. So...
Hearthstone. First day on the job, start, rewards.
Okay, we've got the pop-ups here.
Main menu, play rank 1 of 11.
And this is the sort of thing that, like, I think is really fun if you're, like, you know, playing with friends. Because you can do, like, friendly matches once you have, once you have friends in the game.
Play casual 2 of 11.
And, you know, like, if you're voice chatting with them at the same time or
Mode
whatever.
3 of Battleground.
Okay, so let's do play rank.
Play standard. Choose your deck 1 of 3. Read current rank 2. Choose your deck 1 of 3.
Choose your deck.
Read current rank 2 of 3.
Read current rank.
Apprentice 37. 1 out of 3 stars.
Alright, so that means I've played a few games, and you start at level 40 and go up.
Apprentice 30.
So I'm still very new here.
Game menu. Options 1 of... Apprentice 37. 1.
Alright, so let's
Press
F.
backspace to go back.
Oh, okay, I was forgetting that. All
Read
right.
current rank. Choose your deck 1.
Choose my deck.
Choose your deck. Demon Hunter 1 of 10.
I'll be Demon
Finding
Hunter
opponent.
again.
Please wait.
Now we're waiting for someone who is a similar rank to me who I can play with, so they try and make sure you aren't playing people who are way more experienced than you.
Illidan versus Jaina.
Oh, Jaina's the
Playing
main.
against P17, P704. The mage. You start with 3 cards. You go first.
Oh, okay, I go first.
C. Starting hand. Keep or replace cards. Raid leader 1 of 3. 3 mana. 2/3. Your other minions have +1 attack. Minion. Common.
It's a good buff for your minion, but they die really fast.
Dark Iron Dwarf 2 of 3. 4/4. Battle Cry. Give a minion +2 attack this turn. Minion. Common. Chaos Strike 3 of 3. 2
Okay.
Give your hero +2. Dark Iron Dwarf 2 of 3.
Alright, so let's replace
Space
him.
will be replaced.
And move on.
You drew 1 Wargloves of Azimuth. Your turn. You have 1 mana. You drew 1 I-Beam.
Alright.
C. Hand. Raid leader 1 of 4. Wargloves of Chaos Strike. I-Beam. 1 mana. I-Beam.
Oh,
1 mana. Lifesteal. Fell. Lifesteal. Deal 3 damage to a minion. Outcast. His costs 1.
okay, I don't want to play that yet. I don't...
Throws short.
Oh no!
R. Hero power. You use Demon Claw. Your B. Your hero. Choose opponent's hero.
Vengeance is
Your hero
mine.
attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 1 damage. E.
There we go.
Your hero lost 1 attack. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 2 mana. You drew 1 Raging Hellscreamer.
Alright, so there was nothing they could do yet. Mages
C. Hand.
typically
Raid
take a
leader
while
1
to...
of Raid 3 mana. Wargloves of Chaos Strike. Play card. You play Chaos Strike.
Yeah, I
You drew
wanna
1
do
Hammer
that one.
Glavesmith. Your hero gained 2 attack. V. Your hero. Choose a target. Opponent's hero.
Oh, and the other thing about Demon Hunters is there are some cards called
Your
Outcast,
hero attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 2 damage.
where if they're on the far left or far right of your hand, when you play them, they do, like, special attacks.
Throws
Turn ended.
short.
Your hero lost 2 attack. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Battling Book. 1/1 battle cry. Add a random mage spell to your hand. 1 card was added to your opponent's hand. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 3 mana. You drew 1 Hammer Glavesmith.
Oh, wow, I have, like, 3 of these guys.
C. Hand. Raid leader 1 of 6. Wargloves of I-Beam. Raging Hammer Glavesmith 5 of 6. 3 mana. 3/2. Outcast. Give your hero +3 attack this turn.
So that's usually only good to play if it's on the far left
Hammer
or far
Bladesmith.
right, because it's an
Raging
Outcast.
Hellscreamer 4 of 6. 4 mana. I-Beam 3 of 6. Wargloves of Azimuth 2. You have 3 mana.
Okay,
Play card.
My
Not enough
mana
mana.
is too low.
okay.
R. Hero. You use Demon Claw. Your hero gained 1 attack. V. Your hero. Choose a target. Opponent's minions. Battling Book 1 of 1. Your hero attacked your opponent's Battling Book. Both characters took 1 damage. Your opponent's Battling Book died.
Alright, so that's the cool thing about the Demon Hunters, is they can kind of play when a lot of other people can't.
Turn ended. Your hero lost 1 attack. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card.
Come on!
Your opponent played Arcane Intellect. Draw 2 cards. Your opponent drew 2 cards. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 4 mana. You drew 1 Coordinated Strike.
Oh, that one's a fun one to play.
C. Hand. Raid leader 1 of 7. Ward. I-Beam. Raging.
We're actually going to do that one.
3 mana. Coordinated. Play card.
It just gives you a bunch of little guys that you can control right
You played
away.
Coordinated Strike. 3 Elizari Initiate were summoned into your battlefield. Hero power. Demon. Hero power. B. Minions. Elizari Initiate 1 of 3.
Let's see if I can attack with
That
him.
character
Not
can attack.
possible.
Elizari Initiate 2 of 3. That character can
possible.
That
Not
character can
possible.
Yep, so when you summon demons, typically you have to, or summon any minions, you have to wait until the next turn before they can do anything.
E. You can still use your hero power.
Oh,
R. A.
okay.
You have 1 out of 4 mana.
Fine.
R. Hero power. Demon Claw. You use Demon Claw. Your B. Your hero. Choose opponent's hero. Your hero attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 1 damage.
Alright, so let's...
E. Turn ended. Your hero lost 1 attack. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent played Shooting Star. Deal 1 damage to a minion and the minions next to it. Your minions took 1 damage. Your minions died.
Okay, so they just killed all of mine at once, I think.
Your B. You have no summoned minions. Your opponent drew 1 card.
Yeah, good move there, dude.
Turn ended. Your turn. You have 5 mana. You drew 1 Raging Hellscreamer. C. Hand. Raid leader 1 of 7. Wargloves of Azimuth 2 of 7. I-Beam 3 of 7. Raging. I-Beam 3 of 7.
Let's do that one. That does a
Play
little
card.
bit of
You cannot play
damage.
that without a target.
Oh.
V. Your hero.
Oh, wait.
C. Hand. I-Beam. Play card. You cannot play that without A. You have 5 mana. C. Hand. Raid leader 1 of summon.
Demons. Handle it!
You summon raid leader.
No, I guess that eye minion only works on minions.
C. Hand. Wargless of Azenith. I beam 2 of 6. Raging Fellscreamer. Scanner Glavesmith 4 of 6. 3 mana. Scanner 3 mana.
Oh, I just made a
Glavesmith.
mistake because that last one I did was 3
A. You
mana.
have 2 out of 5 mana.
Now I only have 2 left, so I should have done one of my 4 mana cards. But
R. Hero
I
power.
grow
Demon. You use
impatient.
Demon Claw. Your hero gained 1 attack. V. Your hero. Choose a target. Opponent's hero. Your hero attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 1 damage.
that's gonna probably hurt me later because I could have had a pretty powerful minion
E.
here.
Turn ended. Your hero lost 1 attack. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned Mankrik. 3/4 battle cry. Help Mankrik find his wife. She was last seen somewhere in your deck. 1 card was shuffled into your opponent's deck. Your opponent summoned Sneaky Delinquent. 3/1 stealth. The rattle. Add a 3/1 ghost with stealth to your hand. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 6 mana. You drew 1 Dark Iron Dwarf.
So that dethrottle means once they die, something happens.
C. Hand. Wargless. I beam. Raging. Scanner Glavesmith 4 of 7. Scanner Glaves. Raging Fellscream. Dark Iron Dwarf 7 of 7.
We'll summon him. He can give some attack to one of my other
Summon to
guys.
the right. Choose a target. Minions. Raid leader 1 of 2. You summon Dark Iron Dwarf. Your Dark Iron Dwarf gained 1 attack. Your raid leader gained 2 attack. Hero power. Demon. Minions. Raid leader 1 of 2. Choose a target. Opponent's minions. Mankrik 1 of 2. 3/4. Mankrik. Sneaky Delinquent 2 of 2. 3/1 to throttle and stealth. Sneaky Delinquent. Stealth
That
characters
one
can be targeted or
lurks in
attacked.
stealth.
Your raid leader attacked your opponent's Mankrik. Both minions died. Your Dark Iron
Okay.
Dwarf lost 1 attack.
That was not a good move I just
B.
did.
Minions. Dark Iron Dwarf. Minions
That
cannot
one
attack the turn
is
they are
not
played. A. You have 2 out of 6 mana. R. Hero power. Demon Claws. You use Demon Claws. Your hero V. Your hero. Choose opponent's hero. Your hero attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 1 damage.
Yeah, I'm not playing the best right
E.
now. Okay.
Turn ended. Your hero lost 1 attack. Opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 Ultra Mankrik's wife. 1 Mankrik consumed by hatred was summoned into your opponent's battlefield. Your opponent's Mankrik consumed by hatred attacked your hero. Your hero took 3 damage. Your opponent drew 1 card.
Okay.
V. Your hero. 26 health.
Alright, so I have
Your opponent summoned Regular Zorjaw. 3/1 rush. F. Opponent's hero. 24 health. Your opponent summoned Regular Zorjaw.
Alright, so
3/1
as of
rush.
now, I'm like barely. I
Your
mean,
opponent used Fire Blast. Hero power deal 1 damage. Your Dark Iron Dwarf took 1 damage. Your opponent's Sneaky Delinquent attacked your Dark Iron Dwarf. Both minions died. Your opponent's Sneaky Delinquent traitor. 1 card was added to your opponent's hand. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 7 mana. You drew 1 Fury. Rank 2.
Oh, that's. Huh.
C. Hand. Wargless of Azenith. 5 mana. 3/3. After attacking a minion, your hero may attack again. F. Opponent's hero. G. Opponent's minions. Mankrik consumed by hatred 1 of 3.
Okay.
Regular Zorjaw
I
V. Your
grow
hero.
impatient.
C. Hand. Wargless of Azenith 1. Play card.
That lets
You
me
equip
attack.
Wargless of Azenith. Your hero gains 3 attack.
Times.
V. Your hero. R. Hero power. You use Demon Claw. Your A. You have 1 out of 7 mana.
And
Hands. I beam 1 of 6. Choose a target. Opponent's minions. Mankrik consumed. You played I beam. Your opponent's Mankrik consumed by hatred took 3 damage. Your hero recovered 3 health.
okay, now I've got a couple attacks here, so I will do.
V. Your choose a target. Opponent's minions. Mankrik consumed by hatred 1 of 3. Regular Zorjaw. Regular Mankrik. Your hero attacked your opponent's Mankrik consumed by hatred. Your V. Your hero. Choose opponent's minions. Your hero attacked your opponent's regular V. Your hero. Choose opponent's mid. Your hero attacked your opponent's regular Zorjaw. Your hero took 3 damage. Your opponent's regular Zorjaw took 4 damage. Your Wargless of Azenith triggered. Your Wargless of Azenith broke. Your opponent's regular Zorjaw died.
Alright, so I just killed all of his
Your
demons.
hero lost 1 attack. Opponent's
But-
turn. Your opponent drew 1 card.
I probably got hurt quite a bit, so let's see.
V. Your hero. 20 health.
Yep.
F. Opponent's hero. 24 health.
Yeah, but those guys would have kept
Your opponent
attacking me.
summoned Fair Bloodhope. 5/5 to throttle. Summon a 5/5 Bane Bloodhope. Your opponent played a coin. Gained 1 mana crystal his turn only. Your opponent gained 1 mana. Your opponent used Fire Blast. Hero power deal 1 damage. Your hero took 1 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 8 mana. You drew 1 Eldrachi Warblades.
Okay, let's be strategic.
C. Hand. Raging Fellscreamer 1 of 6. 4 mana. Scanner Glavesmith 2 of 6. Scanner Glavesmith. Raging Fellscreamer. Fewer. Eldrachi. 3 mana. Eldrachi Warblades. Play card. You equip Eldrachi Warblades. Your key. Hand. Raging Fellscreamer. Fury. 1 mana. Fury. Rank. Raging Fellscreamer. Scanner Glip. Raging Fell. 4/4. Battle cry. The next demon is. Summon. You summon Raging Fellscreamer. C. Hand. Ganner Glavesmith 1 of 4.
Alright, so this Ganner Glavesmith will give my hero more attack this turn.
Summon at the right.
Fresh Felstein.
You summon Ganner Glavesmith. Your hero gains 3 attack.
Alright. And that weapon has lifesteal, so I will recover some of the damage I take when I attack right now.
R. Hero power. Not
My
enough
mana
mana.
is
V. Your
too
hero.
low.
Choose an opponent's minions. Care blood of 1 of 1.
Time grows
Your hero attacks your opponent's care blood. Both characters took 5 damage. Your Aldrachi Warblade's trigger. Your hero recovered 5 health. Your opponent's care blood of died. Your opponent's care blood of trigger. 1 Pain blood of was summoned into your opponent's battlefield. 10 seconds remaining. E. Turn ended. Opponent's turn. Your hero lost 2 attack. Your opponent drew 1 card.
I probably should have attacked his hero instead of him. I don't know, though. Wow, are you gonna let me look at comments while you're taking your
StreamYard
time?
stream. Tech. Toggle button not pressed show comment. Blind button click of toggle blind button star comment. Blind Tech Adventures 9:06 p.m. Toggle button toggle click of button out of click post a comment out of hand list with 13 items out of clickable menu hand list clickable toggle button not pressed show comment. Blind Tech Adventures 9:18 p.m. So Hearthstone. C. Hand. Ganner Glavesmith 1 of 3. A. You have 0 out of 8 mana. E.
Okay.
3 mana.
Still waiting for him to play.
Your opponent summons Shadow Hunter Vulture. 3/6 battle. Choose a minion. Swap it with a random one in its owner's hand. Your Raging Hellscream will return to your hand. Your Ganner Glavesmith moves from your hand to your battlefield. Your opponent summons Spectral Delinquent. 3/1 stealth. Your opponent summons Battling Book. 1/1 battle cry. Add a random mage spell to your hand. 10 seconds remaining. 1 card was added to your opponent's hand. Your opponent's Stained Bloodbook attacked your second Ganner Glavesmith. Your minion died. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 9 mana. You drew 1 coordinated strike.
Okay.
C. Hand. Raging Fellscreamer 1. 4 mana. Raging Fellscream. Fury. Rank 2. 3 of 4. 1 mana. Coordinated strike. Fury.
We're gonna save that Fury because once you have 10, it gets 10 mana. It
4
gets
mana.
better.
Raging. Summon it. You summon Raging Fellscream. C. Hand. Raging. Summon it. You summon Rage. C. Hand. Fury. Coordinate. Play card. Play card. Not enough mana. E. Minions. Ganner Glavesmith 1 of. Choose a target. Opponent's minions. Stained Blood of 1. Shadow Hunter Vulcan 2 of 4. 3/6.
Okay.
Shadow. Battling Book. 1/1. Opponent's 24 health. Opponent's hero. Your Ganner Glavesmith attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 3 damage. Hand. Fury. Rank 2. Your hero. Hero power. Hand. Your hero. B. Minions. Ganner. Raging. Minions. Raging. R. Hero power. You use Team Claw. Your hero gained 1 attack. B. Your hero.
grows short.
Choose opponent's minions. Stained Bloodbook 1 of 4. 5/2. Stained Bloodbook.
There we go. I want to kill him.
Your hero attacked your opponent's Stained Bloodbook. 10 seconds remaining. Your hero took 5 damage. Your opponent's Stained Bloodbook took 3 damage. Your Aldrachi Warblade's trigger. Your hero recovered 3 health. Your Aldrachi Warblade's broke. Your opponent's Stained Bloodbook died.
Alright, now I'm gonna
A.
end
You
my
have 0 E. Turn ended. Your hero lost 1 attack. Opponent's turn.
And
Your
while
opponent
he's
drew 1
playing,
card.
let me look at my
B.
minions.
Minions. Ganner Glavesmith 1 of 3. 3/2. Outcast. Give your hero plus. Ganner Glavesmith. Raging Fellscreamer 2 of 3. 4/4. Battlecry. The next demon you play costs 2 less. Rare. Raging Fells. 4/4. Battlecry. The next demon you play costs 2 less.
Okay. How do I have so many of those same cards? Typically, you
Your
only
opponent
have
played Potion of Illusion.
2
Add
in a
1/1
deck,
copies
so-
of your minions to your hand. They cost 1. 3 cards were added to your opponent's hand.
And each deck only has 30 cards in it. So,
Your opponent summoned Shadow Hunter Vulcan. 1/1 Battlecry. Choose a minion. Swap it with a random one in its owner's hand. Your Ganner Glavesmith returned to your hand. Your opponent summoned Battling Book. 1/1 Battlecry. Add a random mage spell to your hand. 1 card was added to your opponent's hand.
Time runs out on me.
uh,
10 seconds remaining. Your opponent played Shooting Star. Deal 1 damage to a minion and the minions next to it. Your minions took 1 damage. Your opponent played First Flame. Deal 2 damage to a minion. Add a second flame to your hand. Your first Raging Fellscreamer took 2 damage. 1 card was added to your opponent's hand. Your opponent played Second Flame. Deal 2 damage to a minion. Your first Raging Fellscreamer took 2 damage. Your Raging Fellscreamer died.
So after
Turn
all
ended. Your
those
turn.
30
You have 10
cards
mana.
are
Your
gone.
Fury, rank 2, transformed into 1 Fury. Rank 3. You drew 1 Wargloves of Azimuth.
then you start taking fatigue damage, like 1 health a turn.
C. Hand. Fury. Rank 3. 1A. You have 10 mana.
Okay,
1 mana. Give your hero plus 4 attack this turn. Fury. Rank 3.
I want to do that.
Play card.
I
You
grow
play Fury. Rank 3. Your hero gained 4 attack. R. Hero power. Demon Claws. You use Demon Claws. Z. Your hero. Choose an opponent's minions. Shadow Hunter Vulcan 1 of 5. Spectral Delinquent 2 of 5. Babbling Book. Shadow. Babbling Book.
Do I have enough minions to deal with his minions? I will try.
Babbling Book. Babbling. Opponent's minions. Babbling. Opponent's hero. Your hero attacked your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero took 5 damage.
Alright.
B. Minions. Raging Fellscreamer 1 of 1.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
Choose a target. Opponent's minions. Shadow Hunter Vulcan 1 of 5. 3/6. Shadow. Spec. 3/1. Babbling Book 1. Shadow 1/1. Spectral Delinquent 2 of 5.
Yeah,
Stealth
well,
characters can be targeted or attacked. Shadow Hunter Babbling Book 5. Your Raging Fellscreamer attacked your opponent's second Babbling Book. Your opponent's minion died. A. You have 8 out of 10 mana. Your hero lost 4 attack. C. Your hero lost 1 attack. Opponent's turn. Hand. Coordinated strike 1 of 3. Your opponent drew 1 card.
I took too much time talking. It's kind of hard multitasking. Okay.
C. Hand. Coordinated strike 1 of 3. Gander Glaives. Wargloves of Azenith 3 of 3.
Yeah, I definitely screwed that up. I could have played so many more cards, and I'm probably gonna die for it.
A. You have 8 out of 10 mana. T. Your opponent summoned Sarah the Dreamer. 4/12 battle cry. Add 1 of each green card to your hand. 4 cards were added to your opponent's hand. Your opponent summoned Spectral Delinquent 1/1 stealth. Your opponent played Nightmare. Give a minion plus 4/4. At the start of your next turn, destroy it. Your opponent's Babbling Book gained 4 attack and 4 health. Your opponent's Babbling Book attacked your Raging Fellscreamer. Your minion died. Your opponent's second Shadow Hunter Vulcan attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Your opponent's first Spectral Delinquent attacked your hero. Your hero took 3 damage. Your opponent's first Shadow Hunter Vulcan attacked your hero. Your hero took 3 damage. Turn ended. Your turn. You have 10 mana.
Alright, let's see if I can salvage this.
C. Hand. Coordinated strike 1 of 4. Gander Glaives. Wargloves of Azenith. Corvus Bloodthorn 4 of 4. 2 mana. 2/2. Charge lifesteal after you play a card without cast. Return this to your hand.
Okay, that's... Yeah.
Summon.
What have you
You summon Corvus Bloodthorn. C. Hand. Coordinate.
Now I need to play...
Wargloves of Azenith 3 of 3.
We will do...
Coordinated
that one. The War Glove.
Play card. You restrict Wargloves of Azenith.
That
Your
lets
hero
me
gains 3
attack
attack.
demons. Hey, that was supposed to give me lifesteal. Did I not understand that right? Okay, anyways.
V. Your hero. B. Minions. Corvus Bloodthorn 1 of 1. Choose a target.
Everything!
Opponent's minions. Sarah the Dreamer 1 of 6. 4/12. Sarah. Shadow 3/6. Spectral 3/1. Babbling Book 4 of 5. Shadow Hunter 1/1. Spectral Delinquent 6 of 6. Shadow Hunter Vulcan 2. Your Corvus Bloodthorn attacked your opponent's first Shadow Hunter Vulcan. Your Corvus Bloodthorn triggered. Your hero recovered 2 health. Your Corvus Bloodthorn died. 10 seconds remaining. R. Hero. You lose Team C. You have no summon. Hero R. Your hero. Choose opponent's minion. Spectral. Babbling. Shadow. Opponent. Your hero attacked your opponent's hero.
Wow, it's
Hero
very
took 4
hard
damage.
to, like, talk and try and think of
Hero
good moves
lost
at
3
the same
attack. Your
time when there's a
opponent's
clock.
Babbling died. Your opponent drew 1 card.
Okay, what's my health at?
V. Your hero. 12 health.
Oh,
F. Opponent's hit 12 health.
Oh, okay, it's not over yet.
C. Hand. Coordinated strike 1 of 2. Gander Glavesmith 2 of 2. Your opponent summoned Arcanologist 2/3 battle cry. Draw secret.
And, you know, the longer you play, the more powerful cards you can get to add to your deck so that, you
Your
know,
opponent summoned Laughing Sister 3/5 can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Your
the more you'll be able
opponent
to have a
played
play
Conjure
style
Mana
that's
Biscuit
like
to your hand
exactly
that
what you
refreshes 2 mana
want.
crystals. 1 card was added to your opponent's hand.
Okay.
Time runs out on me.
Your opponent used Fire Blast. Hero power deal 1 damage. Your hero took 1 damage. Your opponent's Sarah the Dreamer attacked your hero. Your hero took 4 damage. Your opponent's first Shadow Hunter Vulcan attacked your hero. 10 seconds remaining. Your hero took 3 damage. Your opponent's first Spectral Delinquent attacked your hero. Your hero took 3 damage. Your opponent's second Shadow Hunter Vulcan attacked your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Your hero died. You lose plus 10 honor. You gained 108 XP. Your hero reached level 13. Press enter to continue. You got a hero. 2 copies of 1 core neutral card. Faceless Manipulator. 5 mana. 3/3. Battle Cry. Choose a minion and become a copy of it. Minion. Epic. Minion.
Oh.
Battle Cry. Choose 3/3. 5 mana. 3/3. Battle. Min. Epic. You are currently Apprentice 37. You have 1 out of 3 stars. You are currently Quest progress toast. Earn 260 honor to be promoted to Sergeant Major. Current progress is 70 out of 260. Quest progress toast. Deal 100 fell damage. Current progress is 93 out of 100. Quest progress toast. Play 3 games as Demon Hunter, Paladin, or Shaman. Current progress is 1 out of 3. Play standard. Choose your deck 1 of 3.
Okay.
Read back 3 of 3.
All right. Now, what I think I'm going to do is I might play another game before I go to bed without me trying to narrate the whole time. But in the meantime, I kind of want to give my thoughts on this for anyone.
StreamYard, StreamYard, button,
Let's see
start,
how many
comment.
people are
Let's get
watching.
Hearthstone. Hearts. Seek slider, 0 minutes, 0 seconds of 25 minutes. Find and pay. Dub 8, EC8. Result 2 of 2. Let's get Hearthstone. Main landmark.
Oh, that's why.
Find dive. Dub 8, EC8. Let's find error dive. Let's get
Oh.
to the first place. Demonstrate for button expanded button frame clickable heading level 2. Heading level 2 clickable button collapsed live chat mode selection. Heading
You
level
can't
10 head
see.
out of the demo game breaks several hours before the show. Dialogue.
Oh well.
Banner landmark clickable button guide. Find dial. Dub 8
So-
main landmark clickable watching now bullet started streaming 23 minutes of heading level 1 let's get her 2 watching clickable 2 watching
Two watching,
now.
cool. Probably one of them is me. All right. So my thoughts on this are the value for me is kind of mostly nostalgia, but this would have been something I would have loved to have while I was, with my friends who were playing games like this in high school and early college. In fact, a lot of them were playing Hearthstone at the time, and I couldn't play, and I just had to watch them play cards. They're always just doing little quick games on their phones or whatever. So I think it's really, for people who are into gaming, and I enjoy it. It's cool that we have this mainstream game and it's playable. And actually, there can be a lot of strategy and a lot of kind of skill the more you get in. Obviously, I was very not skillful the way I just played, but there are so many other games in here. There's that Battlegrounds is actually really fun because it's kind of like you make an army and you're in a tournament with 7 other people, and each turn you kind of have to change how your army works, and then they just automatically fight each other. So it's a lot of trying to be really strategic as fast as you can. And that one is harder to demo on a stream because just because time limits come into play. Maybe I'll do it anyhow. But well, I'll do it as its own thing later, I guess. But so my take on this game is it's good. I would have loved to have it back when it was really, really popular. But now it's still, it's fun to be able to play a game that, I can talk to my sighted friends about and be like, hey, do you want to play this with me? And a few of them have been like, yeah, sure, maybe. And I've only had this for a couple days, so I haven't really, gone into the social menu yet. But, I'll probably be able to actually play a game with some of my friends that they are used to playing, which is cool. However, as fun as that is, and as much as I like the game, actually, I do, when I'm not under pressure to, talk and play cards at the same time, it's really fun. And even that was fun. But as much as I like the game, I can't ignore, how it highlights the main problem we're facing everywhere. Not just in gaming. And that is that, we're kind of in a society now where the way people think we need to handle accessibility is making workarounds after the fact, you know, trying to add extra things in instead of actually making something accessible from the start. And, you know, that's not just games. That's, you know, navigating, knowing, being able to, like, read street signs, for example. You know, it's very doable as a blind person, you know, all else equal, to, like, walk around and navigate in a city, but you're missing out on a lot of information that there are a lot of, you know, we should be able to know what businesses we're passing without having to go in and ask what business it is. You know, we should be able to know what's across the street. But rather than tackling that problem from the ground up and trying to design things that are, like, giving us that information by default, we have Ira and Be My Eyes and even GPS apps that I love. That's kind of a workaround in a way, because it's telling me what I would be able to know if I could see. And I think on a smaller scale, that's how this game feels to me. It's like, I love that I have a new game I can figure out how to play. It's a really fun way to kind of unwind. I've already probably sunk way more hours into this than I should. But, like, that's great. I'm very happy that we had a developer who gave us that option, but it more than anything in my head is just kind of highlighting the magnitude of the problem we're dealing with, because, you know, they shouldn't have to have some developer who doesn't even work for the company just on his own free time, or their own free time, I don't know their gender, I guess, but just on their own free time decide, hey, I'm going to make my own just kind of hacky accessibility solution, which actually works pretty well. It works better than any of those other, like, hacky accessibility solutions I've seen for other mainstream games. This one's actually really playable. And I like it. But we shouldn't have to do that, you know? So that's... that is my uncontroversial, I think, take on Hearthstone Access. And
Hearthstone
I'm gonna
row
kill the
1
music.
column. Game menu options. Quit 2 of. Let's get Hearthstone.
All right. And there is so much more to that game. At some point later, maybe I'll show Battlegrounds. But this stream's already kind of going long. So, you know, if you're looking for a computer game you can play with sighted friends who are playing a computer game, you now have an option that you wouldn't have a few months ago. And I'm going to be using it. But, you know, that also kind of makes me sad, too, in a way. Because I would have loved to have this game accessible when I was in high school. Anyways, those are my thoughts. And this has been my kind of belated demo of Hearthstone Access.
3 watching now bullets. Heading level 3 watching now bullets started streaming 23 minutes ago.
Oh. Why does it say I started streaming 23 minutes ago?
Clickable toggle button not pressed. Like this video a lot. Click this. Click share. StreamYard document. Out of list. Can't post comments to some destinations. Link learn list with 13 items. Button star comment. Out of clickable menu. Button sub menu. Select which destinations to post a comment. 9:54 p.m.
Oh. I don't know. It's only 9:50.
Button chat. Post out of edit and post list with clickable but toggle Blind Tech Adventures 9:54 p.m. live accessible. That's important. Buttons clickable.
Oh,
button,
we have a lot of
actions.
comments here. Let me see what we've been talking
Toggle
about.
button Blind Tech Adventures 9:52 p.m. Good philosophy, bro. Button star comment.
Philosophy, bro.
Clickable button toggle but Blind Tech Adventures 9:46 p.m. You died. Boom.
I did die. Boom.
Button star com.
Were the stereo Was the stereo imaging actually coming through?
Clickable button comment actions. Toggle button not pressed show comment and raw click but blind toggle but clickable button button star comment.
Oh, I missed Carrie.
Blind Tech Adventures 9:52 p.m. Good philosophy, bro. Toggle button not pressed show
Good
comment and raw
philosophy,
clickable
bro.
button.
Didn't have you pegged as the bro type.
Button star comment. Blind Tech Adventures 9:54 p.m. live accessible. That's important. Tog clickable
Live
button
accessible.
comment actions.
You had me thinking there was a comment from Carrie here. Anyways, yeah. I'll probably play a couple more games tonight, but, there's probably no sense putting them here. So, thank you for listening, everybody.
Button blind toggle button button star comment.
We will be back next week with more of our usual content.
Tog clickable button comment actions.
And from time to time, I'll probably, post some playthroughs here because I think it's fun.
But blind toggle button clickable button comment actions.
All right. Have a good night and have a great weekend, all.
Find die beast find error stream yard desk out of button toggle button not pressed broadcast button clickable button comment actions out of list banner land let's button edit broadcast clickable menu button sub menu Kurt man wearing face button edit broadcast clickable click button show destination but scheduled close mode clickable Kurt man wearing close mode blank
I'm on the
clickable
comments tab,
Kurt
okay.
man clickable end broadcast button
There we
heading
go.
level 4 end of heading button